Thursday morning, came to Nardongoy, and these two doggies have been left here. So I brought them some food. They're starving, hungry. Don't know what will happen to them because they've just been abandoned here, I think. Anyway, they're happy. They got something to eat, and Joe's planting over there. Right, I'll show you quickly what I'm doing out here. Little job. This is a an outdoors electric box, and I've cut out the back here. The reason why, these are the light switches for the outside lights. Now all the outside lights are controlled by daylight sensors, but they come on before it gets completely dark, and they don't switch off until it's become quite light. And as we're not going to be here, I want the lights on for security. I want the lights on for security anyway, but people have a habit of being very helpful and turning them off. We used to have one over by the pond before, which people kept turning off because they were being helpful. So I've decided that I will put this box here. Now what I've done is, let me show you quickly. I've cut it out and it sits like that, and I will just silicone round there when I've screwed it up, and of course you can put a padlock there, so that will be nice and cozy, and leave the lights as they are. So that's that job. Alright, so there it is, up on the wall. A bit of silicone around it just to keep it nice and tidy, and I'll stick a padlock on there in the week when I get round to buying one. But otherwise, not very easy to open, but then you don't really need to open it. It's not the idea that you open it, but the switches are in there. It's all done, dusted, so I'm happy with that. Right, so pleased with that. One job off the list. Quite a few things I want to do before we head back to Sweden for a few months or so. And that was one of them. There's a lot of things on the list. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I'm doing some waterproofing for the cat shelf. The cats have their shelf, but it does rain in a little bit, so I've been doing this plastic sheeting, but I need to finish that as well. Doggies are patiently waiting. It's soon time to come out. But yeah, the cat doorway into their abode. That's one thing, and there's a whole list of other things to do, jobs in the house and whatever. You need to pull down, pack away, and so on. So there's quite a lot to do before we head off. Today, there won't be any time for any more jobs because I am going back to the dental clinic, DO Dental, in the city, to have this wisdom tooth, or where was a wisdom tooth, the bone spur taken away. Not looking forward to it. I absolutely hate going to the dentist, but I've been having such a lot of problems with it, so I suppose better get it done. And of course it costs about 10 times as much in Sweden to go to the dentist as it does here, so yeah, it's just worth doing it here while I'm here. Anyway, that's it. I'll let you know how we get on. Got to go and pick Jo up as well. She's at the other farm planting, so I better get a move on. My appointment's in 2 hours. Okay, here we go. DO Dental Clinic. Now for the torture. Right, okay. Bit of a cock up there. They cancelled my appointment, but we didn't know about it, so they couldn't offer me another appointment at a reasonable time. So now we came to this place, UDC. We did go to another place called Rainbow Clinic, but they couldn't help. So UDC, I'm booked in for Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. So it's a bit of an operation, so I'm booked in. Joe's in as well now, having some treatment, and then we'll be done. So I've just got a cup of coffee while I'm sitting outside here. I haven't got my mask on. Anyway, yeah, the saga goes on. Okay, we're coming to Errands, buy some food for dinner. I've got some curry and some and rice and Giles got, I don't know what. I'm looking for some cake or something nice to eat. I'm gonna buy some mangosteen. Some nice fruit.
ขอถุงนี้ขอถุงหน่อยค่ะ
แล้วข้าวเหนียวมะม่วงมีบ่รู้นั่นเอาเบิ่งซีฟู้ด octopus squid. Okay, so we've got some food, got some fruit, load of stuff to eat, and just waiting for Jana. She's gone to buy something else. I went around trying to find some cake, but I couldn't find anything that I really fancy. But I'm going to eat some mangosteens. Giles had a tooth out. We were going to go and eat something in town here, but Giles had a tooth taken out, so she can't eat for an hour or so. But she's got food now to eat, so we'll eat at home. This is the best market in Udon Thani for fresh food and whatever. So there's always good stuff here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And apart from that, here she comes now. Right, we're back from town and I want to show you something. Yes, a long story, but they are the dogs from Adobe. When I went to pick Joe up, she had them with her. Apparently somebody's after killing them, so she brought them here. And we've had a bit of a to-do with our dogs, but we managed to get them in that little cage and bring them in, and they're not out of sight, out of mind, and now our doggies are they've been fed and they're playing and doing and not worried about it. So these have been fed. They're absolutely starving, poor little boys. Nobody's taking care of them, so we fed them, and now they're just chilling out in that cage. It's a bit small, but they're safe anyway. What we will do with them, I don't know yet, but more on that as the time progresses, I suppose. Good morning from a wet, grey Udon Thani. Got to go into town, get some shopping, groceries, chicken for the dogs and what have you. And talking of dogs, perhaps I better tell you about these two. These two doggies are the ones that were down on the other farm. I don't quite. Yeah. And they've just been dumped there, and they were starving hungry. They're very nice dogs, but they're starving hungry. But because they were hungry, they'd been disturbing people's chickens and what have you, and somebody was going to kill them. So we brought them back, and they're now here. So yeah, the story continues. I just wanted to show you this quickly. It's called Wihan Potijari, and it's a Chinese temple in Banlam, which is just on the outskirts of town. We are on our way in, a different route in, because Joe wanted to go to the insurance office, but yeah, this is a very nice Chinese temple. Right, down by the old morning market, the Tasabanan. I'm going to go in here, Lansombourne, get some medications. Very busy, this shop. Okay, well I got my bag of prescription medication, or I should say prescription. I mean, I had the prescription originally in Sweden, and that's what I've been taking ever since I had my stroke, which is nearly 3 years ago. But here in Thailand, I just go and buy it now. Usually I buy in a different shop, but this one has everything I need as well. And some things are a bit more expensive, some things are a bit less expensive, but they work out about the same. So I have got medication at home, but what I've bought here now will mean that I will be bringing some of this back with me to Thailand when we come back, all things being equal, of course, you know, notwithstanding they lock the country down and don't know what. But if all goes to plan and we come back beginning of November, I'll be bringing some of this back with me because I want to finish it all yet, because I've got but it means I don't need to go to the doctor in Sweden because I don't have an active prescription in Sweden, and I don't really want to go to the doctor to get a new prescription because it's such a hassle. It really is a hassle to get to the GP in Sweden. So that's that. Joe's just gone to buy some seeds and things down the road. I'm just waiting here, and then we will be going on to the next place. This car just pulled in front of me to park. I backed into this space and it was really tight, but the thing that was there pulled out, so it was empty, and within 2 seconds this car pulled in. I thought we were going to take my bumper off at the front there, came so close, and did what I call the flea and parkering, which is how they park in Flén in Sweden. Nobody ever backs in where we live in Sweden, and it's a nightmare, you know, because they drive in like that. Anyway, she's coming back now, so I'll see how she gets out from here. Right, all good. She got out without backing into me. Right, yeah, she got out without causing any damage. So now I'm going to go down and pick Jo up. She's just called me, so she's down the road here. The other dogs are not too pleased about these two, but I'm going to do some introducing in a bit again. Try and get them used to each other. Okay, good morning, Saturday. I am going to the dentist again. Hopefully this will be the last time, and the saga of my wisdom tooth that I had taken out 20 odd years ago, 23 I think, will be finally over, although I'm not entirely sure whether they will or won't be able to do it. Anyway, we shall see. We parked up the street a bit. It's a bit hard to find parking near the surgery here, but anyway, gonna go in. Let's see how we get on this time. The waiting room. Hey. Finished. Out. Gone. This was the very nice dentist that helped me out. Okay, now we've come to Big C, and I'm still biting on the claws, and I had to spit one out, but they gave me a replacement. So I've just taken some paracetamol. The whole side of my head is, it's painful. Anyway, we're going to go in Big C, and hopefully the pain will subside. I got my tea, panda tea downstairs. Rather dry in my throat after my dental treatment. Still very painful though. Anyway, I was going to go and get something to eat after in the food court here. I will not eat just yet because I think I need to wait. Right, it's it's Saturday evening, and I've been resting all afternoon after my dental ordeal, and after we went to Big C, when we came back, I was feeling a bit under the weather and rather than painful in my jawbone and in my neck. Anyway, I took some medication. I've been on antibiotics for a few days before as well, so it was time to take another one of them, and then I did a few chores, but then I've been sleeping and feeling a lot better now. Oh god, this bump here. Feeling a lot better now, but still painful and whatever, so but definitely glad I've got that done. And it cost a fraction of what it would have cost me in Sweden, so I am very pleased. Alright, a bit dark, but baby doggies are eating. Big doggies are out. I think they've gone swimming. They'll be back in a bit. They're starting to get to know each other. A lot of barking and growling and biting each other, but going okay so far. These are hungry dogs. They'll be fighting in a minute. Vad gör du? Ja. Keith, quiet. Quiet. Hey, Cafe.